Hey guys, during my last metal detecting hunt, I actually found a Mercury dime, and if you haven't seen that video, the link's down below in the description, but also a small annotation. And this is it. I tried to clean it with baking soda and vinegar, and this is the result, basically. You can't really read the date. It has like a lot of crud on it. It's, yeah, there you go. It's hard to see, unfortunately. So I tried the baking soda and hot water with aluminum foil trick, and that's great for cleaning up the silver, but I haven't found that it's very effective in getting the crud off of it, the beach crud that builds up. But I've seen other people clean metal that has this crud with just olive oil, and so that's what I'm going to try to do. I'm going to leave it in olive oil overnight, and so I have a little bit of olive oil here. Put a small amount, so let's put it in there, shake it up a bit. And so what the olive oil does, if it works, is it'll loosen up all of the dirt that's on the coin, and then I'll be able to clean it up and put it in a coin flip. Basically, the point of this video was to clean this coin, and at work this week, I also got this silver coin. It is a 1964 Rosie. See? I'm basically just going to wipe this off and put it in my coin book. So tomorrow morning, we'll see what the results are and if I can get this coin any cleaner, the one that's in the olive oil, any cleaner than it already is. So I've been trying to clean this dime for a few days now, and I've tried the oil trick and the oil to loosen up all the cruddiness and to get it off with a toothpick. It's a little bit better than it was a few days ago. You could at least tell the head of the Mercury dime now. I still can't get a year off of it, and it's still pretty cruddy and dark. I'll get a close-up of this, the front and the back. Good quality close-up so you can see. But I'm going to try the aluminum foil and baking soda trick. I've tried putting it in Lysol, so I've squirted Lysol into a container, leaving it in Lysol, and then scrubbing it with a toothbrush a few times, and that seemed to work a little bit, but not as much as I would have wanted it to work. And so I'm going to try the baking soda trick, but first I want to show you both, because I'm going to use it on both dimes, how they look now, the front and the back, and then like a before and after sort of shot. So this is the before right now. So this is the before shot for both dimes. You have this 64 Rosie, and then this the Mercury dime, and you can see the Mercury dime has a lot of crud over here and over here. I cleaned it up quite a bit actually, and it's cruddy basically on both sides of the face, along the neck, and unfortunately right there where the date it's supposed to be. This dime isn't actually bad at all. It just has a little bit of tarnish to it around the edges. You can tell right here along his neck, where it says "In God We Trust," along the edge here. And so hopefully that cleans up too. But what I've done is I've made aluminum foil cup, and I'm going to pour baking soda into it. Might as well get the coins in there too. Yep. And so I'm pouring baking soda. Don't need like a crazy amount, but you know, good enough, like I guess to cover the coins. And I boiled some water, and I'm just going to pour it in there. I probably put a bit too much water, to be honest. Yeah, I probably did put a bit too much water. And then yeah, I'll show you guys what the result is. You already saw how it looked in the beginning. So hopefully the end result is coins that look a lot better. So I actually took a polishing cloth. This is my silver polishing cloth. That's what I use it for. And I actually ran through both coins pretty heavily. And let's start with the Mercury dime. You actually see the details a lot better now, including the year. So hopefully that comes out. It actually says 1945, and this is the Mercury dime I found with Merrill that day that was completely unreadable, and until I was able to polish it with the cloth. Yeah, and I actually got the E to show up here. I could have continued to polish it, but I felt like a lot of the features would have worn out. So I'm designating this D for dime 19, as in I found it in 2019, and won the first silver dime of the year. And we also have another dime here, and this was the one I found at work. All the dark tarnish spots were removed mainly from the baking soda, but then I did give it a quick rub. No, silver, you should never like polish it down. It wears down the coin. sorry guys, but I like them to look good when I put them away. And this one actually looked good even though it was in circulation. So I'm actually going to put it in my collection. And I have this book where I keep my coins that I really like. This is the page for dimes. And so I'm putting this one, D19-1, here in the last slot. That means I have to start a new page for D19-2. So we'll put that in a new page. There you go. We can go over them quickly. 46 silver dime, 48 silver dime, 1950s. This is 52. This is 54. This is 64. 53, 52, 57, 61, 62, 64, 64, 64, 64, 64, 77. This is a proof that I found in circulation. 99 proof, 2005 proof, and then the Mercury dime. So yeah, these are like my collection of dimes here. And I have other coins, and I guess I'll show them off when I find coins to add to those specific pages. What processes worked best for these silver coins? Now, I tried the oil trick and it didn't really work. The toothpick, rubbing the toothpick on it to try to get some of the crud off, that didn't really work. Or if it did work, it worked so slowly, I would have been years before I got the results I actually got on the Mercury. The 1964 dime, what worked best was the baking soda and aluminum foil trick. So I think I'll use that going forward for dimes that are not too bad, that I don't really have to polish. The Mercury dime, though, was the first of its kind in my collection. It's the first Mercury dime I've ever found metal detecting. So I'd actually like to thank Metal Detecting New York City, Merrill, for taking us out to Dead Horse Bay that day. I really want to go out again. I feel like there's a lot more Mercury dimes and other things to be found over there, even just by eyeballing it. Soon we're going to be hitting up Rockaway Beach, hopefully this weekend. Yeah, we're actually making plans to do that, but that's for a different video. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed seeing my dime collection. And what do I think about what processes work best? Definitely the baking soda and aluminum foil trick, and using a polishing cloth. I know not everybody has one. I bought one a long time ago. It also, when you polish it, you do lose a little bit of the features, and so try not to polish things too much. I pretty much hit that Mercury dime really hard to get rid of all the crudiness and the darkness that was on that dime. It was not coming off through any other process, and I wanted to get a year off it. I was polishing to get the year so hard, and in the back where it says 1 dime on the bottom, I was polishing that so hard to get the E to show, because all the other letters show just fine, but not the E. Anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoy this. I'll hopefully get this up before the weekend, so when I record on the weekend, I could have something new for the Rockaway Beach for you guys. Let me know what you guys think of my collection and of the different things I've tried. And what do you guys, let me know in the comment, what do you guys do when you get coins that are just so crusty, so corroded, you can't get any features off of it? And maybe you guys have different processes for copper and silver. Yeah, if this was a wheat penny, I wouldn't have cared too much. But because it was silver, because it was my first Mercury, and every day, I spent a good 5-10 minutes trying to figure stuff out. And today I was like, you know what? No, I'm going to get the year off of it. I have to. And so thanks for watching, guys. Let me know what you think down in the comments down below. And I'll catch you next time. Ciao.